And we're down here in victory lane with Jeff Becky Jr. sweating out of that fire suit of his, cheering on his teammates, cheering him on. Jeff, how was, with all the adversity we've gone through all the season, the ups and downs, how does it feel to get a win at this track tonight?
Man, it's awesome. I put so much pressure on myself coming into Chicago, and all the media builds up the hype. I build up hype myself, and they expect you to run a certain way. And man, everybody back at the shop, Turn 2 Motorsports, Junior Motorsports, they've great chemistry between the two teams. They're bringing fast stuff to the track every week. It's just a matter of putting the right things together. And Stephen Cox, my crew chief, he made the right call at the end, just as far as adjustments go, and I was able to take off a lot better than I had all night long, and just man, it was a lot of fun. I wanted to win this one and try to get back on the right track. We've had a couple of good finishes the past few weeks, but I feel like they've been mediocre. And tonight, I feel like we finished where how we ran all day long, maybe top two. Andrew was fast, Jesus was fast, and I, my teammate Larry, he was having some issues with the right rear tire, but they were fast as well. Both teams were fast. It was just a matter of getting everything right, get the long runs. Definitely long runs suited our car a lot better. But cool to get a win for Time Warner Cable as they come on board for a few races this season. So it's good to get one out the way for them.
Well, you won at Chicago. And out of the 7 times we've been here, this is your sixth win. The other driver to beat you is Jesus Andrade. And wow, man, you're just dominating this track. What do you like about this track? I mean, it's dominance.
Yeah, my I had a teammate earlier asked me that, and I don't know what's so different about it. We see several other mile and a halves throughout the season, and I compare this track to Michigan a lot. We were set up to run third. We ended up getting a top 10 at Michigan earlier this season, but I guess the fact that it's as wide open as it is and it's a mile and a half, we haven't been to Kansas in several seasons, so we're gonna hit that for the first time this season. That's pretty similar as well. So, only difference is this one doesn't have that dog leg like the other mile and a half do, but it'll be interesting to see how Kansas runs. I'm really looking forward to getting there. They repave that. That should be a lot of fun. But yeah, I really like this track. It's got a lot of character with the bumps and stuff down in the corners, and very little grip. You have to slide the car, and think that we do a good job finding grip to some extent. We didn't actually. I don't say we did a good job, but we I think we did better than others tonight.
Looking back at your season, you've had ups and downs, and with the chase about 5 or 4 races away, I'm not correct on that. Do you think you could carry the momentum from this win, carry it into the chase, and propel yourself to probably, if I'm correct, a fourth championship?
I think we can get into the chase. You had asked me a few weeks ago, I'd have been more questionable about it, but I feel like we're one of the better cars to be able to make the chase. As far as contending for the championship, it's wide open. There's the competition is so much higher than it was last season. We thought it was high last season, and we got Jesus. I'm excited to be the guy to stop his run. 3 wins. That's kind of crazy, and be able to stop that. That means a lot. And Scott's been up there every week. Had it not been for I guess speeding on pit road or some sort of issue with him, he'd been up there in the top three tonight too. Again, so uh, Andrew's come on late with his new team that he started up. He missed the first race. Now he's in the chase. If he makes it, it's going to be really competitive. And there's a whole bunch of other names I know I didn't name that'll be there. So it's just going to be a matter of who has his last 6 perfect races that you can't make one mistake.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna leave you off here, and I hope you enjoy your victory with your teammates and your crew, and you earned this one. So, have a good one, guys.
Thank you very much. See you next week. Catching up on pit road with tonight's runner-up finisher, Jesus Andrade. Jesus, you're used to being right over there in victory lane, and tonight you're sitting on pit road second place. And I know you wanted more, but still, you're having a stellar season. 35 laps led tonight, and a top 10 start. Where did it go wrong, and where were you missing to be able to get your 4th consecutive win?
Oh man, well, I was missing my crew chief. Crew chief had some problems, and he was pretty sick. And we had an interim crew chief, and he did an awesome job, man. And we kind of got stuck there with our pit strategy, but we had an awesome car tonight. It was really fast. I mean, we kind of lost the handle there towards the end of the race, but we weren't the fastest car there. I think Jeff Beckett Jr. had the fastest car there, and it was really fun there the last 10 laps. And hats out goes to those guys in my T2N group for giving us some awesome, amazing cars every week, and it's all because of them that we're able to win races and be competitive, and I'm so happy.
And you and Jeff are pretty good friends off the track. You do a lot of intermediate racing as far as go-karts or sprint cars, whatever it might be, as far as the asphalt circuit goes. And you get on the racetrack, and people who don't follow our sport would probably think that you guys have some sort of on-track rivalry. A lot of passion there, and you were running him down ever so slightly there in those closing laps. What was going through your mind as you were trying to concentrate to make up that distance on him?
Don't wreck myself. No, it kind of gets to your head sometimes. You want to beat your best friend, and it says something. It's between us two, where hey, we get the head of each other, and hey, we beat each other clean and fair. But that really wasn't on my mind. I wanted to bring her home. Jeff had the fastest car. There's no way I was going to catch him anyways there towards the end of the run. But it sure is fun racing when you have we do a lot of off-road racing. Not really, that's not it, but not competitive racing. And it's we have fun and we race and we have our little competitions and our little not anger. We get mad at each other. We'll have our little fun, and then we just laugh about it the next day. But it helps us, and we have our little chemistry.
With 3 races left before the chase for the 2013 B AMSOIL Cup, it's safe to say that you're going to be in that running for the championship. Of the 3 tracks coming up, New Hampshire, Dover, and Kansas, is there any one that maybe you want to get through and get beyond? Is there one that you're looking forward to? What's the outlook look like for you and your number 15 team?
Well, New Hampshire has never been a very good track for me. I always end up burning up the right fronts, just my driving style. I just want to live through that track. Dover is an amazing track. I love it. It's a driver track. You really have to drive it. You have to be on the ball. You can't make mistakes because you lose a lot of time. And Kansas is the one I'm really looking forward to. Repaved track, really fast speeds going into turn one. I mean, I don't know if the race is going to be during day or night, but I expect some really high speeds and probably not a lot of giving and a lot of taking, because those cars are just they're gonna haul ass around there. So I'm really looking forward to Kansas.
And looking back at your last 6 finishes, aside from that run at Michigan, you've got nothing but top 2 finishes, including 4 wins. Safe to say that you're off to a whale of a start. Probably a banner year for you. Good luck going into New Hampshire next week, and I'm sure we'll be around talking to you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
We're catching up with tonight's 3rd place finisher, Andrew Shirley. New team, new number. You've been around a few weeks doing your own thing, but started from the pole. You showed a lot of speed. After drop weeks this week, you put yourself inside the chase. Now all you need to do is knock off that first win and get your first showing in the chase. And you're halfway there. You've done a great job. You led the most laps tonight. That was 68. Talk to us about your night and why you ended up coming home 3rd.
I didn't know about that chase thing. I'm really happy about that. That's the goal. I want to get in the chase. I want to try to get a good finish in the championship. Tonight started off good. We had a lot of speed in the car. It felt probably as good as anything I've ever driven this whole season. I come in here and I start pretty much with the basic setup and throw one together. Once I get in the server, I'm just restrained with time, and it felt really good. And I was really happy about it. But we're strained with time. I can't do long runs in practice. Don't want to show away too much speed, and don't get my cameras right. So I've been struggling on the long run this season. We were fast. We were pretty good most race. We didn't have a winning car. But we had a good solid top 5 car there, and Jeff wheeled it there at the end. But I think we came out with the lead on the last restart, and on the pit stop I forgot to check my left rear tire. Something happened. I unchecked it during the green flag run, and that messed me up pretty bad there. I finished like 4 seconds behind the leader there, but I was able to hold on for 3rd for a good finish. Really good night.
And it definitely is at the end of the day. Like I said, you sit into the chase by a mere 20 points roughly. And looking back at when you started doing your own thing with Andrew Shirley Racing, number 27, you guys have had a lot of speed. The second that you debuted that team, you got the pole, you finished third, and it's been nothing but top 10 finishes. Actually, all but one finish has been inside the top five, and you've led laps in other starts as well. We go to the Magic Mile next week, New Hampshire Motor Speedway, a flat track. We haven't been to one of those yet this season. How do you assess your chances going into that?
Uh, Not well, but we'll try to put something together and try to. My goal's been top five since I started my own team, and we've been really good with that goal. I think the only one we didn't get a top five was when we had the fastest car at Bristol, and just got into a little bit of bad situation there with another driver, and I think that was probably our best chance to win all season. But ever since then, we've been getting top fives, and that's my goal.
Again, your third consecutive top five finish. Tonight, you got third place, so congratulations on that. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Jeff. You had a great run, bud. Good job, everybody. That was a fun race.